Hey guys, this is how I'm going to recreate this, but I'm going to use a little different rainbow, same concept, but this is the one I'm going to use that I found on Google. Now, I did 100% color tolerance at upload, and the neat thing is it covered everything. Usually I can struggle sometimes with, the yellow or lighter colors, but not this time. If you do find yourself struggling with the colors, maybe starting to go away, then go ahead and lower the color tolerance. The other thing is save it as single layer, and I'll show you why. When you go to upload and add your name and add an offset and you go to slice, make sure that there's only 2 layers, which is why the single layer is important. I'm going to add my name, and to add that additional layer to the name, you can make it as thick or thin as you want. You're going to include an offset. So this is where I'm still just centering my name. You can hardly see it because it's black and dark gray, but I'm going to change the color in a moment. The nice thing about offset here is that once you add your offset and you move your name out of the way, you're able to slice through those 2 layers. You'll see in a moment here. All right. If you were to have more than 1 layer, or sorry, 2 layers, like I'm showing you here, if you were to start with all your layers in by color, it's not going to let you slice through it. And believe me, I already tried. That was the first video I was working on. There was just no way around it because it's going to grab the arch of the purple, the arch of the blue, the name Jessica, or the offset, and it's not going to let you slice through it. You see here, slice tool goes away. So anytime the slice tool is not available, it means that you have more than 1 layer. Sorry, more than 2 layers available for slicing, and so it's not going to do it. All right. Now for the slicing, here is your offset. You can make it thick, you can make it thin, you can make it thicker, however you want for it to show up. Here, I'm going to send the rainbow to the back and bring forth Jessica. And this is the offset. If you notice, I can place Jessica right over this yellow, and you'll see the thickness around it. You can, again, play with it, make it thicker if you want. I'm going to leave it as is. Now highlight both and slice through. All right. That's done. You have what you initially wanted, but now how do you get those colors? This is going to be a technique. First, you're going to click on the rainbow and you're going to go to Actions, Contour. In Contour, you're going to hit Hide All. It's going to leave 1 layer. So when you hide all, you have to have at least 1 layer. But we're going to start with purple. Now we're going to duplicate it. And you can either hit Hide All again and start clicking on what you want, or just start clicking on what you want and then click off of what you already had, which is the purple. And we're going to do this for every single layer. Just watch what I do as I do it. We're going to do the next layer, which is green. Same thing, same concept. Click all, then click on what you do want to keep and click off of what you don't want to have. There you go. All right, so as I keep going, I just wanted to show you, I do the videos so that you don't get stuck again. I can easily give you the item, but then you don't learn. And when you run into the same scenario, same request, you're going to get stuck. So I hope you like the videos. I hope they're helpful. If they are, please go like my TikTok or on my Facebook and share, like, comment, whatever it is to make sure that I can see any other needs that you have, maybe an explanation, maybe you're stuck on a project. I have yet, in the 8 years of working with Cricut, not been able to work a project. Sometimes you just have to get craftier than the craft, and I'm here for it. So let me know if you need any help. All right, we're on the last one, and that one was a simple one. The other thing is, now that you have it, how do you set it up the way you want it? You know, they're all kind of funky and crooked. Well, you can go piece by piece and move it, adjust it, get it exactly where you need it. And if you notice, because you have that slice through, you kind of can be guided by it. When you get to the yellow and the orange, it's a little trickier because they're so close together and like you're trying to move the yellow, but you grab the orange. So this is what I do. If you have what you need already on these first ones, highlight them and group them. Move them out of the way. Group will allow you to keep moving them without changing anything and not attaching and making it all one color again or welding it and making it all one color again. Grouping will not make it permanent, and grouping, when you go to make it, will still divide it by color. All right, here we go. I think we're almost done. We're almost there. I think Jessica's the only thing I still adjust a bit. But keep in mind also, if you're doing a shirt or if you're making this with vinyl, you will still have to do the same thing, but manually. So Jessica will cut, each color will cut, and then you have to place it where you want it. And I'm going to show you here. Once I set it to a size that I can show you in mats. Each of them are here. That's the nice part, but you'll have to go in and layer them on yourself. I would use maybe Jessica as a centerpiece. Make sure that you have enough space up and down from it so that you can center it correctly. The other way is you can flatten it. If you flatten it, you still would have it cut individually unless you add an offset. And this is beautiful. Works great for maybe print and cut stickers or print and cut on a transfer sheet that you're going to maybe press onto a shirt. Either way. Once you have your offset, you have to flatten that all together. Otherwise, it's still going to cut separately. Now, I'm using this square just as a visual and set it to the back so that way you can see. It looks like we lost the white, but it's actually there once you flatten it, and that's how it's going to print and then cut. So it's going to print the colors and then it's going to cut around the white, not in each color individually, but you have to flatten it all together. When you go to make it, it's going to look like it's not there. But again, this is a good way to check that it is already there. And then you can make easy stickers or anything else.